Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go over the problem. The graph of the function f of x is shown in the xy plane above. What is the area of triangle ABC? Okay, here in the given figure, the line segment over here on y-axis represents the height of the triangle ABC, and the line segment over here on the x-axis represents the base of the triangle. Once I get the height over here and the base over here, I'll be able to get the area of the triangle ABC using the formula 1/2 times base times height. Okay, now to get the height of the triangle, what I have to do is I have to find the y-intercept of the parabola. Actually, to get the y-intercept of the parabola, what we have to do is we have to plug in x equals to 0 in the equation of the parabola. So here we have the equation of the parabola. Usually in this equation, this f of x represents y. So we can replace this f of x by y. Then we get y equals to negative x square positive 16. Now to get the y-intercept of the parabola, that is the point at where the parabola intersects y-axis, we have to plug in x equals to 0. When I do so, then I'm getting y equals to, that is when I plug in x equals to 0 here, it will become 0 completely. Then we get 0 positive 16. We get y equals to 16. Then the y-intercept of the parabola is 0 comma 16. So the point we have over here is 0 comma 16. That is the value we have on the y-axis over here is 16. Then clearly the height of the parabola is 16 units. Okay, now our aim is to get the base of the triangle. This is AC on the x-axis. For that, we have to find the two x-intercepts of the parabola. That is the 2 points at where the parabola intersects x-axis. For that, what I have to do is I have to plug in y equals to 0 in the equation of the parabola. Okay, now let me plug in y equals to 0 in the equation of the parabola to get the x-intercepts. Then I'm getting 0 equals to negative x square positive 16. Okay, now let me add x square to both sides. When I do so, this negative x square positive x square will cancel out. 0 positive x square is just x square equals to 16. Now to solve for x, I have to get rid of the square we have over here. To get rid of the square, I have to take square root on both sides. Whenever I take square root on both sides of an equation, I have to consider positive or negative sign for one of the square roots. Usually we consider positive or negative sign for the square root which contains number inside. This square root contains number inside, so we can consider positive or negative sign for this square root. Here on the left side, the square root and square will cancel out. We just get x equals to positive or negative. Square root of 16 is 4. I'm getting two values for x. One is x equals to negative 4 and other one is x equals to positive 4. Already we know that y equals to 0. Then we get negative 4 comma 0 as one of the x-intercepts. The other x-intercepts is 4 comma 0. Okay, let me plot. So there's this x-intercept at A. We have negative 4 comma 0 because we have this x-intercept on the negative side of x-axis. And the x-intercept at the point C is 4 comma 0. So here the exponent is positive because this x-intercept we have on the positive side of x-axis. So here we have the value 4 on the x-axis. Here we have the value negative 4 on the x-axis. So what is the length of this line segment? That is 4. What is the length of this line segment? That is also 4. So even though we have a negative 4 here, so when I consider this one as a distance, we have to take a positive value. So this is 4 and this is 4. Then what is the total length of AC? That is the base of the triangle. That is 8. Okay, now we have the base of the triangle 8. Already we got the height of the triangle, that is 16. Okay, now let's find the area of the triangle. Let me write it over here. Area of triangle ABC equals to 1/2 times base times height. Okay, so here the base of the triangle is 8 units and the height of the triangle is 16. So now 2 goes into 2 1 times and 2 goes into 16 8 times. So when I multiply 1 and 8, 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Therefore, the area of the triangle ABC is 64 square units.